right. Hi, everybody. This is Charmaine. I'm a registered dietitian. This is Destiny. I just,
Hi.
hi. So I would love to, get some more insights from Destiny. Destiny has been my client for how long right now? Like
Mhm.
over a month, right? For 2 months? Yeah, like for 2 months right now. So super, super proud of her. I love her energy, love how dedicated she is, and I'm sure you guys would love to hear from her as well. Um, so Destiny, the first question is, what prompted you to reach out to me?
So I found you on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
which was super amazing. Gotta love TikTok because it shows you so much. But you actually really blew my mind because with being diabetic, I never thought I could reverse it. So when you did one video, you really caught my attention. And then I started watching more of your videos. I'm like, oh, wow, this is serious. Like, this could actually really happen. And so I watched you, read all your stuff, and then I finally had the, how do you say it? The confidence to message you. I guess you could say that. And then wanted to get more information with you and start a journey with you because I'm like, okay, she knows what she's doing. She has the results. She has all this information. I'm like, I want this. If you have the chance to do it, you should go for it. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I really did reach out to you, and I'm really excited that I did.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That's all. And I'm glad that I got TikTok. I literally got TikTok like a couple weeks, like maybe a week before I talked to you. So I'm grateful.
Perfect timing.
Anyways, so what's your why? Because I can tell that you're very dedicated, you're very motivated, but what pushes you to do the things that you do? What's your motivation?
So my motivation is just to get healthier for myself because I want to love myself more.
Mm.
So I went through a lot of issues growing up, and then I started realizing why I got to the way that I was. It was because I had anxiety. I have really bad anxiety. I got tested, and then so my cope was anxiety eating.
Mm-hmm.
That anxiety eating, I allowed myself to get really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I got my results and I know what's wrong with me, I have it under control, went to the doctors and everything. I want to fix myself and love myself more. Especially for my age, I'm still a little bit young. And so I want to be better and healthier. And like my sister's having a kid soon. I want to be there for my niece and I would just want to be there for my family too. I want to have a healthier life so then I can be in the people that I love's lives even more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do it.
Yeah, I love that. And I think it's cool because you're still young. And I think a lot of people that are way older than you, they wish that, they had to know the age that you're doing it now. And so I think it's amazing that you have that self-awareness of, all right, I need to pour into myself so that I can pour to other people. So I love that. I love
Yes.
that. So tell me more, how has this journey of reversing diabetes been for you?
At first, it was crazy. I was like so shocked on everything that I could not eat. I will admit, it was hard at first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially when you told me that I couldn't have any oils. When I went to the supermarket, I really started noticing everything that had oils
Mm-hmm.
and butter,
Yeah.
especially this little secret oils too. Like you think you find something and you're like, oh, it doesn't have oil, but then you see sunflower oil too. And then you're just like, no. But I will admit the second week I did a little bit cry for meat. I was that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I missed it. But now I actually don't crave meat as much. I
Mm-hmm.
feel so much lighter.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a lot more spirit in me. I feel more hyper, and it feels so nice because when I eat something, I don't feel disgusted after eating. Even if I eat a little bit more than an appropriate portion, you don't feel guilty about eating.
Mm-hmm.
What you're eating is healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's nice because when I take my sugars in the morning, they're completely different than what they were. It's like I dropped so much and I'm like, this is hard to believe.
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
I would be so high. I would be like up in the over the 200s and everything. And then and that's even before eating too. I was really bad. And then not too long ago, when I told you I took my sugars when I woke up, I was at like 91.
Amazing.
I was like so shocked.
Hmm.
It completely flabbergasted me.
Hmm.
And I was like, wow, this is actually happening. This is actually working. Like, this is crazy, but a good crazy.
Hmm.
And it's so nice. And then it's nice because when I go to visit my family, they already see the difference in me.
Hmm.
They already say, you look like you lost weight. You look lighter. You don't look so bloated and everything. And it's like, it's hard to tell in yourself because sometimes you can be so hard on yourself and you don't believe it. But then when your family says it to you, it's like, wow, is this true? When they first told me, I was like, you're lying. You're lying. Because I thought I looked the same, to be honest. But they're saying, like, no, you look skinnier. You're like, you're actually doing it. I'm like, wow, okay, I'll take it.
Aren't you proud of yourself?
I am. And
Hmm.
it feels nice because I kind of do not feel so like smudged in like with the weight, with losing the weight. Like now that I kind of think about it, like I don't feel so overbearing, like I'm with my body. I do kind of feel a little bit like lighter,
Hmm.
and my cheeks aren't as puffy as usual, like a chipmunk.
Yeah. So you feel more confident, more lighter, more energized. And
Yes.
your blood sugar went from, 200 something to 91. That's amazing. And that's only
It
a
really,
couple of weeks. All right.
it really is. Honestly, I was like so shocked, and then literally I had 3 meals a day. I had one day I had 3 meals, and
Mhm.
then I checked my sugars, and I was at 130 in the end of the day.
Wow. That's amazing.
Never had that before.
Yeah. And you're eating fruits, you're eating pasta, you're eating a lot of carbs, right?
Yes, I really do. My smoothies are my go-to. With dealing with school and everything, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, smoothie. Sometimes lunch, smoothie. But like when you go through this journey, it's like you really realize you will find that one meal that helps you a lot and it'll benefit you and it'll be your go-to.
Yeah, yeah. And for those of you listening, if you want smoothie, that's cool. If you don't want smoothie, that's cool as well. But I'm telling you, I love Destiny's little what do you have? You have that like
It's
a
like a
bullet water bottle, like not water bottle, but like a bullet bottle, and then
yeah,
you
it's
just
like a bullet bottle. You just shove the water in, it's already there and you can carry it with you.
yeah, and that's she lives off that, and I love it. I love that she's getting all the good nutrients from the fruits. I love it so much. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. And
Mhm.
it works out that we can't really have bananas because I don't even like bananas that much too.
Okay, yeah, if you don't want it, you don't, have to have it. That's totally fine. So, what would you say to someone who's on the fence about reversing diabetes? What would you say to them?
I would say you really got to think about yourself. I know sometimes it can be hard for people to realize they need to love themselves more.
Mhm.
They think what they have right now is okay, but then yet again, truthfully, it's not.
Mhm.
I know how it feels to be in that position where sometimes you kind of don't want to admit that you do have it and you're kind of unhealthy. You just want to try to go with the flow and live your life. But then yet again, you need to be real with yourself. And that kind of hit me as well. You don't want this life for yourself. In the end, you do not. The things that come with diabetes after a while, it's really scary what could happen in the end, especially when you grow older as well. The longer you have it and when you grow older, the more complications that you could have in the future. And I don't think anyone will want that because one, it's you and your body. You'll be scared. Your family will be scared. Or your loved one or your partner will be scared for you as well. And you don't want that life. And right now, as being diabetic, it's pretty hard to be diabetic and with the money issues, with the insulin, everything. it is really expensive, and it will take a toll on you with your expenses. Not everyone has the luck of having money. Everyone has a different life, different style, and they have families. They can't really think, oh, I have enough money to do this, that. It can be hard, and that's what you need to think about yourself, because reversing your diabetes, okay, maybe you might have to spend a little bit of money to learn and see where it goes, but in the end, it will benefit you for the rest of your life. And then you could stop that while doing it, and with not spending so much money on yourself because of the complications that you get from diabetes. You need to learn to love yourself. You need to accept things for how they are, and you need to do what's best for you in the end. It is what it is. And it took me a while, because I did have a rough part of my life, but it kind of hit me. And if you are going through a rough time in your life, it's okay not to be okay, but don't let it take over you. Because if you let it take over you, it's going to ruin you. Take your crying moment. It's okay to cry. Take your crying moment. Take your little bit of a 2-day lazy day of you being all sad and everything, but get up. Get up, do what you need to do, and fix that attitude. Because if you don't fix your attitude, you're not going to get any success whatsoever.
Wow, I have goosebumps. Yeah, I think it's amazing that, and you know, you share with me just that, you know, you went through a rough patch, but I feel like that was a great, like, as unfortunate as it was, you know, it really motivates you to, you know, set on this right path. And
Yes.
I don't know if you mind telling people how young you are.
Oh, I'm 22. I don't mind.
She's 22. And I think it's amazing that you, because of what happened, you know, you had that wisdom to take care of yourself, to, you know, turn this around and, you know, to make yourself a second chance for life, right? So
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, yeah, amazing. And Destiny, I'm sorry, my voice. I've been talking all morning. But I'm super, super proud of you. Like, I think it's amazing that you are so young, and I think you just have so much wisdom. You have so much just light in you, and I'm really, really excited just to, you know, see you continue down this road, and just, you know, see you healthy, happy, and, you know, successful. So I'm super proud of you, and thank you so much for coming on this interview with me. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, it's no problem. I thank you. If anything, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't know what I would be doing. You are literally helping me save my life. Like, I appreciate you. Like, I should be thanking you, if anything. Like, you're literally my lifesaver.
Thank you. That means a lot. That really means a lot. I think it's
Just,
like, and this is like, you know, I think this is for real, because it's scary when I started this whole, like, my own nutrition practice. You know, it's scary to be like, I know this is not always talked about, you know, reversing diabetes, but like, I feel like people deserve the right to know that they can reverse this. You know, like, a lot of people say there's no cure, but yeah, there's no drug cure. Drugs can't, you know, cure you of it, but food can. So I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
it's no problem. And honestly, I think you're doing an amazing job. And I think you're going to have so much good energy in your life in the future because of what you are doing. Because not everyone is like you. You have such a pure heart that you're actually trying to help people and tell people about these things. Because again, like you said, people don't discuss about this issue.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I thought I could never cure it. I thought I'm stuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you literally changed my aspect on the way that I view things when it comes to this. And people, doctors, everything, sometimes, not all of them, but most of them, they don't tell you about this. They just say, it is what it is. No, you are literally helping people know the actual truth. And that is amazing. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Thank you. Thank you. And, you know, I see you sharing to other people too, you know, your friends and family, like, you know, just telling them like there's a way. Um, my goal, you know, don't tell everybody, but my goal is to, I mean, I guess I'm telling everyone, my goal is to, you know, like really have everybody get off medications and be able to, you know, reverse this and we never hear diabetes again. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I won't see it in my lifetime, but you know, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get there. I'm gonna try my best. That's another thing that people shouldn't even worry about is the timing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are different. Literally everybody is different.
Mm-hmm.
Just because one person is doing a little bit better than you doesn't mean you're not doing anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't see the results that you want right away, don't let that affect you as well, because it will just stress you out and make you think negatively.
Mm-hmm.
Everything takes time. Like with you, I have 3 months with you,
Mm-hmm.
but just because those 3 months are over doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep updated with you and everything. And then I literally will tell you my process. Who knows? Maybe by next year, I'll probably have that set. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You will definitely, I know for sure, with everyone that you have, I bet there'll be multiple people that'll get where they want to be, and you will reach your goal.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. And, you know, like I would love to hear, you know, your progress and what I wanted it to be is that, you know, in these 3 months that I give people everything that they need so that they can, you know, go off and empower them with knowledge, right? Empower them with the tools that they need for life. So I'm glad that you find it helpful and I'm super, super excited for you. And I'm grateful just for your kind words of encouragement, for your words of wisdom, for, you know, our viewers. And I'm super, super grateful for you. I really enjoyed the interview today. And yeah, I hope that you have a great time. I can't wait to get on another call with you, Destiny. And thank you for everyone who's watching.